Cool. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll have that right hand under. Right hand will be under on that blade. And if you notice, I have 2 tapes on my saber. That's just for me personally. I have a spotter that I use that's at the balance point of the saber. So if I hold my hand, just one finger on my saber, I can do this. And that helps find the balance point. That's just for me for technique to kind of reference as we're going through things. It's totally okay if you don't have that tape. I do recommend finding the balance point and just taking your nail and putting like a little mark there, just because throughout the class I do reference it a lot. And then I do have another tape over here, and that's just my natural catch position for myself. So I'm grabbing when I release my tosses, that's right catch. So this is my catch tape, this is my spotter tape. So I'll be referencing that throughout the class. Make sense? Cool, let's go ahead and get started. We have that right hand under at the catch tape. So it's just a couple inches from the tip, and that left hand is over on top of the hilt. And I'm actually gonna press my thumb up against the back of that hilt as I'm setting here. Good. From here, I'm in that second position, so we have a strong base for all these spins. Good. I'm gonna start with that push down for my hand. Everyone go ahead and just give it a push from that left hand. Good. I'm gonna wait for it to kind of swing a little bit. I'm gonna feel that heavy weight. I'm gonna let it swing around that hand and re-grab. Everyone go ahead and try that a couple times. Good. Obviously, if you already know how to do drop spins, you can just practice them. But if you don't, you're trying to get that swing down and around to re-grab. Good. So you wanna make sure you're waiting. Make sure you don't instantly pull upwards. See how my saber kind of tossed when I did that? I want to wait just a little bit. I want to wait for it to swing around, re-grab. Everyone try it again? Let's keep trying a couple times, getting used to that weight of that saber. Yeah, it should feel a little bit different than a rifle feeling that swing down. Good. You want to make sure now, as you get better at it, you do it a little bit quicker. Don't let it float too much. You want to get it super close to that hand. Good. Practice getting it at that same spot. Good. Now everyone go ahead for me and face the side. Face the side. And have that hand under to set. So now notice that my elbow is in line with my body here. So I'm not all the way out here. I'm not all the way back here. I'm just perfectly in line with my body to do this. I'm gonna feel that swing down here and that push in that toaster plane. So everyone go ahead and try that and check that you're making sure you're pushing over that toe, not pulling back to the hip like this to push. And I'll show you from this angle, make sure you're not pushing like this. Down, you're pushing over the toe and then to the side. Down, around, grab. Good, keep trying it a couple times. Good, yes, good, 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 cool. So now let's go ahead and try one spin. So we're gonna be pushing on that count 8, pushing on 8 and 1. And notice on my and count, I'm up. 8, up, down. Here we go. And 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, press up, down. Cool, let's try it again, same exact thing. And 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, press up, grab. Good, cool. So now make sure when you're grabbing that we're not all the way back up where we started. We wanna actually get a little bit of a slide in. I'm sure you guys are feeling that with where the balance is on the saber, but you wanna make sure you're sliding in that hand a little bit. So I'm actually ending here. I'm about 2 inches away from that spotter. Let's go ahead and try it one more time. Here we go, one spin. 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, press and 1. Good, cool. Now let's do 2 spins. So that weight that we felt after we pushed and that swing, we have to feel it again now without the push. So I feel swing and down. Everyone try 2 now. And obviously, again, if you already know how to do drop spins, just practice your spins. But if you don't, you're feeling those swings down and you're getting used to what it feels like to spin that. Good, good. Good. We want to make sure we don't get this effect where we have this hand going inwards like this. See how I'm kind of like whipping my saber around back and forth? We want to make sure I'm keeping that consistent down, down and down and down and down to get these spins to come out. Good, 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 good. And don't get ahead of yourself. Make sure that thumb is pressed up against the back of the saber. I know I usually tell everyone that it doesn't matter if you wrap or press on rifle, but it is kind of a little bit more important to press on saber to have that finesse and being able to keep that hilt direction the correct way. So make sure we're getting that pinch. Everyone go ahead and just do this for me on the saber. Good, you get that pinch with those 2 fingers and that thumb. You wanna make sure that's the majority of what's working the saber as you're doing these spins. And then the other 2 fingers are just there kind of for show, kind of helping control it a little bit, but they're mostly just there for show. So make sure it's those first 2 fingers and thumb that are working the saber. Everyone go ahead and try that out on your own. Make sure you kind of feel those 2 fingers and the thumb working it more. Good, Angel, yes, yeah. Cool, good. Let's go ahead and try 2 spins. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, press and down and down. Good, same thing. Here we go again. And make sure when you end, you're trying to end with that press thumb. Try not to wrap so it keeps going like this. You wanna make sure you press so it can squeeze. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, press and down and squeeze. Good, cool. Everyone go ahead and try 10 on your own now. And when you stop, you're gonna go a little bit faster into that stop and give it a little bit more energy. So you're ending in the hilt. You all see that? Everyone go ahead and try that on your own a couple times and end in that hilt. You go 7, 8, 9, 10, stop. Cool, yes, a lot of us are getting that stop. Yes, 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 yes. Feel that pulling down action on the hilt every single time. Down and down and down and down and down as you spin. And yeah, good, keep that pinch so your hilt doesn't wobble in the air or disco in the air. Good, cool, 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 cool. So let's go ahead and try it, that version. Here we go. 10 spins, and we're gonna stop on count 11. So we're not going 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, press and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hit. Good, cool. Let's try it one more time. Making sure when we're going to that last spin, don't spin it too fast. You just hold on a little bit longer to make it go into that hand. You don't go faster because they don't have to do that. Do y'all see that? Let's try it again. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, press and down and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, hit. Good, cool. Okay, so now really quickly, let's learn an alternate version to end. So we're gonna start here and we're gonna go ahead and do 2 spins, 1, 2. Now everyone is gonna keep that consistent tempo that we're doing. You're not gonna change the drop spin speed at all. You're just gonna lift a little bit higher and you're gonna go into that hilt. So you're gonna grab here. So you're gonna be going 1, 2, grab. Everyone go ahead and try that on your own. Good, Alex, yeah. Good, go ahead and try it a couple times. So it's really important that you don't do this. Oh, sorry, let me mirror, sorry. You don't do this quick and fast. You see how it goes too fast? You keep that same speed. Down, down, down. Don't change the speed at all. Just a little bit higher than you think. Good, Chloe, that was it. A little bit too fast, Emma. So slow it down a little bit into the hilt. Too much, Maura? Grab. A little bit too high. Slow it down a little bit. Grab. Close. A little bit lower. Lower. Grab. Yeah, work that speed. You're just going up to here. Just make sure it's just a quick lift like this. Yeah. Yes, closer, closer, closer. Yeah, that's close. Oh yeah, so just work that height a little bit. Yeah,
are we catching hilt in left hand or right?
We're gonna be catching that hilt in that right hand. So we're starting on right spins and we're going down, down, grab with that right hand. Yes, good, good, good from a lot of us. Cool. So make sure that's a really important tip when we're going to the hilt on these spins is that we're not trying to go quicker into that spin because then it's gonna go past. You're trying to keep that consistent tempo down and grab into that hilt. And see, it's okay if you land a little bit on top, just next time aim to have it a little bit lower into that hilt. Yeah, cool. Let's all try it. Let's just try it on 2 spins. So we're going down, down, and hilt. Here we go. And 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, press and down, down, hilt. Good, same thing. Make sure we don't push too hard on the first thing and make sure we're getting that pinch down with the saber. It's gonna be super hard to do this if it's wobbling as you spin. Here we go. Good, Alex, yeah. 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, press and down, down, grab. Good, a little bit closer, and last time, here we go. And 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, press and down, down, grab. Good, cool, yes. So definitely something to work on from all of us. Even me, I find myself when I'm doing my warm-ups for Sabre and everything, like before I start spinning for the day, I'm going here, here, grab. Literally, just to get used to that feeling of how it feels to go into the hilt on Sabre, because it's a very particular like technique that you have to do. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead now and go, if you need a quick water, go ahead and get one. And then we're gonna go ahead and try it on the left side. And yes, 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 yes. Think about grabbing a little bit lower. If you want to take a second too and see if you have any chats from a tech, you can do that. Cool, cool. Yes, I see a lot of us working that height. That's really cool. Yeah, work the height, not the speed as we go into those hilts. Cool. Let's go ahead and go on the left side now. So Sabre's gonna be switched around over here. Good, so that left hand should be under. Cool. So same exact thing, go ahead and feel that swing down that we did on the other side. And obviously left side is gonna be more uncomfortable for all of us. So you wanna work that little more swing around and grab. Try that same concept, just around on that left hand to grab. Make sure, especially on drop swings, that you're not putting a lot of energy into it already. You're letting it swing around. Good, keep trying that a couple of times. Make sure it starts from that push, push, swing, grab. Good. Yeah, Emma, make sure you keep your hand in the same spot. Don't take your hand out here and then come back. Keep it still, grab. Still, grab. Yeah, exactly, good. And that goes for all of us. You want to keep your hand. Remember what we did on the right side when we were here with that elbow in line with our body. Not up here, not back here. Make sure it's right in line, yeah? Check that out on your own if you want to. That's honestly one of the good things about being in front of a screen right now is you can check little details like that if you want to. So make sure you check those. Good, 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 cool. And I see a couple of you already practicing into the hilt, so good for you. Yeah, more, you're really close on that side. A little higher, tiny bit. Oh yeah, that's close. Super close, super, super close. Let's see. Good, keep trying it. Good, Alex. Yeah, that's super close. Yes, a lot of us are getting our hands in there. We're getting our hands onto the hilt, but it's just hitting. So you want to make sure you're squeezing, you're coming in with that shape already, similar to rifle, to go into the hilt and grab. Yes. Cool. So let's go ahead and try one spin on that left side. So we're set here. Good. Remember, we feel that push down, not too hard, just a soft around grab. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, press and grab. Good. Make sure you check and make sure your hand wasn't out here. We all see that? Make sure it stays down, in. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, swing and grab. Good, cool. Let's go ahead and try 2 spins now. Go ahead and try it one time on your own, making sure you're continuing that momentum. Swing and swing. Good. Yes, good, good, good. So drop spins are harder, I feel like personally, as I'm spinning, when I think of myself just like twisting a doorknob, you know what I mean? That's a complete thing that you're supposed to do. That's literally what your hand is doing. But sometimes it's hard to think of it like that. So when you just think of the saber hilt kind of swinging around and you're just kind of letting go at the right time, you're just continuing that circle that that hilt is making. Do we all see that? That's what kind of helps continue that motion. Don't imagine that you're just doing this because there's no timing to that. You have to understand, swing up, swing up, swing up, swing up. Kind of get into that groove as you do these spins. Good, good, yes, a lot of us are awesome at these, cool. Make sure you're pressing that thumb. And then also make sure that we're not getting that shoulder leaning down into the spin as we do this. You wanna make sure you're lifted up tall. Up, 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 yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and do 2 spins, here we go. 2 spins, 5 and 6 and 5. 6, 7, press and down and down. Cool, last time, 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, press and down, down. Good, let's go ahead and do 10 now. And let's do the normal stop here. Yeah, 2-handed stop for this one, 5 and 6, 10 spins, 5, 6, 7, press down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and stop. Good, cool. And then just on your stops, remember when you're doing two-handed stops, because you will have that like technical skill and everything you do, all kinds of choreography all over the place, you want to make sure that you're slowing it down a little bit. Down, 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 slow it down, grab. You push faster into it, but then you hold on just a little bit longer. Fast, 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 hold on longer, grab. Do you all see that? Everyone try that on your own a couple times and make sure you're just holding on a little bit longer to go into that stop. Good, and you're searching for that hilt. You're watching that hilt come down into that hand. Good, cool. And after you're comfortable with that, go ahead and try 2 spins into the hilt. So you're going down, down, hilt. Good, yes, a lot of you are a lot closer on this side. Take all the details that you worked on the right side and try to apply them to the left. Good, Wendy. Good, and now here's a little thing for you guys, making sure that even though we're working this hand, make sure this other hand is aware and down. Yeah, make sure we don't have it all up. I'm gonna keep trying it. A couple more times. Good, yes, good, good, good. Cool, let's go ahead and try 2 spins into that hilt. Here we go. Left side, and 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, press in, 1, 2, hit. Good, and again, same thing, make sure we don't push speed, push height. 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, press down, higher, grab. Good, yes, good, good, good. And a lot of you guys probably caught down here. If you caught down here, it's a little bit too high, so just back off the tiniest bit to get that hand there. Here we go. 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, press in, down, higher, grab. There you go, good, a lot of us got it, awesome, cool. So everyone go ahead and get a quick water and we'll move on to tracks. Very good from all of us. Good, yeah, I hope you're all feeling that swing as we do drop spins. That's like the biggest thing, is really feel that swing, already be relating it to those tosses. And then go ahead and check your chats if you want to for a quick second. Cool. We're going to go ahead and be doing tracks now. And tracks are just flourishes, dealing with that wrist flexibility. Cool. Let's wait for everyone to get back. If you want to take a second too and stretch out your wrists just for a moment. I'm not sure how many of you have done flourishes a lot, but they might hurt after this. So I just want to prepare. Cool, 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 cool. So let's go ahead. We're going to start with that left hand under in the hilt, and that right hand's going to be over on the blade. So make sure under in the hilt, like you're already tossing. There you go, good. So you're going to start with the push down of the blade. Good. And you're going to want to leave that hand in the same spot, and you're going to move to here. So not same spot, same level, and you move to center body, and you're going to want to place that right hand at the sternum level. Good. From here, you're going to want to push down. Everyone go to this moment. You're going to want to pull down into the waist level, and you're going to go flourish, flourish, grab. Good, good, good. Let's go ahead and try that again. So we're here. So we're grabbing. So you want to let the saber tip go down, behind you and up. And now when the tip goes up, you want to push it out. And now it's going to come back in front of you and down. Good. So that's a pathway we want to make sure we're making. Now we want to make sure, though, we keep the elbow and the wrist in the same spot as we do these. Everyone go ahead and check that out. So make sure we're not doing this and pushing that arm straight. We're going here and keeping it bent. And we'll go ahead and try that a couple of times on your own. Good. So now the point of tracks is to work that wrist and shoulder flexibility. You know what I mean? Because it is kind of hard to do these things like standing up tall without that wrist or that shoulder moving. So you want to make sure that you're not doing this, because there's kind of no benefit in doing that. You want to make sure you're trying to push that shoulder forward and keep it still as you do these. Check that out. That's where that benefit and that's where that skill and that hardness is going to come from. Yeah. So check that out on your own. And then remember what we talked about in drop spins. It was the 2 fingers and the thumb working the saber. Same thing for here. That pinch is what's working. And just like the tech said, is loosen up that grip, making sure as you go into here, it's just those 2 fingers and thumbs working on here to make that happen. Yeah, check that out. Good, Angel, that's it. Yeah, this might hurt already, literally. It gets your wrist. If you haven't done a lot of this before, this is good. This is something you don't want to be doing like hours and hours a day. We're only going to be spending like 10 to 20 minutes on this. But this is something you should probably do once a day to keep those wrists and those shoulders flexible. Cool. So let's go ahead and go here. We have that left hand under, right hand over. And we're going to go ahead and push on count 8. We're going to grab on 8 and we're going to go out on 1, 2, 3. And we're going to grab that hilt on 3. Cool. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7. Push past 1 and 2. Grab 3. Good. Cool. Let's try that one again. Here we go. Same exact thing. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7. Push past 1 and 2. Grab 3. Cool. Last time. And now really notice, everyone actually go to here really quick. Do that flourish. And now go to in front of your body, right in front of that right hip. From here, when I'm pulling into the stop, I'm going to just slide my hand out just a little bit into that stop. Good. So everyone make sure you check that on your own. And then everyone go back to this moment. Make sure we're thumb up. Yep. And then we go out. And now from here, we just go in front and grab. And grab. Yes, exactly. Cool. Let's try it one last time. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7. Push past 1 and 2. Grab 3. Good. Cool. Now we go the other way. We go push pass. And we're going to have that left hand just above that spotter. Good. So go ahead and try that again. Everyone go back to here. Good. So you go push pass with that hand. Good. Just like that. And make sure that thumb is up. Thumb is up to grab. There we go. And now from here we go out and in. Good. And now we do that same exact thing. And now from here, we're going to go ahead and pop it and slide it a little bit. So we're going to go here, out to that hilt. Good. So everyone go back to this moment. So you want to feel that swing down with that hilt to let you float into that stop. Good. So everyone go back to this moment again. We're here. Good. So we go push pass. So we grab right above that spotter, remember. Thumb is up. Try not to grab thumb down. It'll always be thumb up on both sides. And then from here we go dive up and down. And now we go flip, grab. Grab. Good. Yeah. So everyone go ahead and try that a couple times on your own, smoothly through as you feel that down and grab. So Chloe, put your left hand on top of the hilt and then right hand under. Yeah. And now go push, grab. Yeah. And now go out. Yep. And in. Yeah. Good. Yeah, it's confusing with the hilt directions. I know this exercise is super confusing with all the hilt directions, but it really helps get those wrists working in all kinds of different ways. Good, good, good. Make sure as we're pushing, remember we keep those hands close. You don't have to spread out too far like this with those hands. We keep them close and down. Good, good. Cool. So let's go ahead and try that side now. So remember that left hand is over. That was good, more. Left hand is over, right hand is under. Pushing on 8 and 1 and 2, grab 3. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, push past 1 and 2, hit 3. Good, really good, cool. Check that shoulder, make sure you're trying to keep it still, and also check to make sure you're getting a little bit of a float into that hilt at the end. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, push past 1 and 2, flip 3. Good, a little better, cool. Let's try it one last time, here we go. Last time, 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, push past 1 and 2, hit 3. Good, awesome. So now we'll try it both ways. So the counts are put 5, 6, 7, push past 1 and 2, grab 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, push past 1 and 2, grab 3, 4, 5, 6, stop right there. Make sense? Cool, here we go. 2 8s, 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, push past 1 and 2, grab 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, push past 1 and 2, grab 3, 4, 5, 6, stop right there. Cool, everyone get a quick water and then we'll learn the 5s. And then Ryan, go ahead and go back to here. Go here. Yep, keep going. Okay, so now right from here, go ahead and grab, and now go down. That's what your Sabre is doing, yeah. So you just go here. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a little bit too much when you come back in. You want to slow it, like I go super fast, and then I slow it down a lot to go into that grab. Slow it down a lot right here, slow down, and grab. And then under, yeah, that's a little bit, yeah. So it's not that full single that it feels like, it's just into that little stop. Yep, and then soft, and grab, over, yep, over with that hand. Yeah, there you go. Cool, so now we're all here at that 3. We all just ended. That left hand is under, right hand is over. And we go push past the same way we did. Everyone go ahead and pretend to do that 3 track. Well, don't pretend, actually do the 3 track. And then put it in front of that right hip. Now from here, you're gonna go to the belly button. Cool, it's gonna go up the center body, just like this. It's gonna go down behind your head. Good, it's gonna go back up. Cool, and now it's gonna go in front and grab. Okay, that was probably super confusing for some of us. Let's try it again. So we go here, same thing. We go push pass. So you do that 3 track like normal, back to center body. Good, remember you're working that shoulder. From here now it goes up center body, behind the head, back in front of the head, down and in. Good, try that motion a bunch of times. And remember, you can try it from going like this. You can go behind the head and in. Good. So make sure, yes, that was really close for you, Emma. So now make sure when you're doing this, don't be too far out. Remember, the balance point's all the way down here. So the farther away from the tape you are, the harder it's gonna be to do these. Make sure we're down here, yeah? Go ahead and keep trying it. Good, Wendy. Good, good, yes. A lot of us are doing awesome with that center body. Just make sure it's trying to stay pretty close to the head. As I'm doing it, if you look from this way, as I'm doing it, I'm not going back here with this. I'm kind of staying really close to my head as I do these. Yeah. Good, 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 good. Cool, yeah. A lot of us seem to get it. So good, Chloe, yes, good, good, good. So everyone go ahead and go back to this push pass, and I'll keep going flourish and behind the head. And now everyone go to this moment. So do you see how I'm in front of my mouth right here? Like I should be able to kiss the back of my hand, but don't. Yep, good. Now from here, I'm just gonna go ahead and slide the same way I did for the other drop spin and go to hilt. Good, so this is a hard motion to do right here and also slide. So you wanna make sure you just loosen up that grip a little bit. I go from this tape to this tape. Yeah, everyone try that motion a couple of times. That's the last little bit that makes this a little bit tricky, is now coming from behind the head, slide. Everyone go ahead and try that a couple of times. Good, cool. And then now make sure everyone go back to this moment again. And remember that little buzzword that I used was dive. Dive down, right, to that right hip. As we go through this flourish, you wanna go down to the waist level and then back in. Good, it's gonna be hard to go here and then do these up here. Yeah, good, cool. Let's go ahead and try that 5 track. So we're going here and we go 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, push past 1 and 2, 3, 4, hit 5. Good, remember I slid my hand, good, 5, and now from here I'm just gonna go down on 7. Good, and I know a couple people disconnect their hand and they like to do this, that's totally fine if that's your version. You can disconnect your hand and re-grab, but for now, I'm just gonna go down on that count 7. So that whole 8 is gonna push past 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we all see that? Good, let's try it, here we go. 5 and 6, and 5, 6, 7, push past 1 and 2, 3, 4, slide 5, down 7. Good, cool, now we push past the other way. And now this side's, remember, always gonna be more uncomfortable. So you go down to the waist level, back to belly button. Good, keep going. Now from here, we go behind the head. Good, we keep going back up. And then it goes in front of us. And now this one, we just grab. We don't slide and switch to the hilt. Good, and then we will do that on 7. We grab the hilt. Good, cool. So now everyone try that side on your own by going push past, around, behind the head, and hit, and down. And make sure watching that shoulder. Remember where the benefit is. Good, good. Yes, Angel, that's it. So go, Angel, do it again. Go here. Do that again. Yep. And now go behind your head. Yeah, so go here again. Go back to this. Yep. And here. Okay, so go back a little bit like that. Yeah, you're right. Go push past. Push past and then go out. Yep, you're right. Yeah. No, other way. Thumb up. Yeah. And now out. And in. Yep. Now from here, go up and behind the head. Keep going. Yes. Now from here, twist it one more. Yes. And now go. Yeah. Try it again. Go here. Okay. Yep. So go push past. Anyone that needs help on this too can join in. And now I go down to the side and in. Okay. So now from here, I pull it up. Yep. And now I go up and back behind my head like this. Okay. Stop right there. Yep. Now from here, put the hilt up. Yes. And now from here, go out and down and up. Yes. Okay. So now do that exact same thing. And now instead of going out like this, you want to keep it behind your head and back in front. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yep. And now go out and now up behind the head. Keep going. Yep. Yeah. So you get to here, and then you pull it. You want to go here and then keep going. And that's a lot of us. That's a big habit for all of us on tracks. That's probably like one of the first things we all do. I even did that when I first learned tracks. So you want to make sure when you go here, it's not this and then cut to the front. It is here. And then it keeps rotating. Keep rotating and in. Yes. Good, Alex. Yeah, that was perfect. Good, Chloe. That's it. Good. Good, good, good. Now try to push it behind your head as much as possible now. Yeah, cool. That's a super hard, you know what I mean? That's a super hard thing to learn. That's that thing where like all of us do that like crazy thing behind our head. This is where it comes from. It comes from understanding how to go behind the head and flourish. Does that make sense? Yeah, cool. Let's all go ahead and try it. Let's all go ahead and try it. So we're here with that hand over, other hand under, and we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, push past 1 and 2, up 3, 4, hit 5, down 7. Good, cool, awesome. Let's do it again. Same exact thing. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, push past 1 and 2, 3, 4, hit 5 and 7. Cool. If you were getting to here and you're stopping and it feels awkward right here, that's fine. You literally have 1 count left. So you just need to work on your own. If you're feeling that, you just want to work on your own to make sure you're still going out and kind of rotating that way. Yep. Yep, good, Ryan. Yep, and then out and back. And then slowly but surely, you just want to work that hand closer to your head, closer to the head, until finally that you're directly behind that head the whole time you do this. Good. Cool. Let's go ahead and try it one last time for that. Everyone focus on trying to get it right behind your head. And don't get it too low either. You don't have to go all the way down here. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, push past 1 and 2, 3, 4, hit 5 and 7. Awesome, cool. And let's just finish this out because we're super close. We go push pass. Good, we do the 5 track that we just did. Good, now we stop right here. Good. And now from here, I'm going to dive back down to that waist level, just like I did for 3 tracks. Dive, down, and grab. Good. And now you know the 7 tracks. So same thing on the other side, push pass. Exact same thing. You go do a 5 track. Good. Now you're stopping here with that hilt down. And now you dive down to that waist level and go dive. And now this one, you do flip it again, just like the 3 tracks. So you go flip into that. Good. So everyone try those 7 tracks a couple of times on your own. Make sure you have those now. Remember, if you have any questions at all, put it in the chat. Good, Chloe, that's literally it. Good, cool. So a thing these are called, and you can just keep doing them, just listen to me as you're doing them. The reason these are called tracks, in my opinion, is because they stay literally along a track. There's a little train track that these are doing, and if you see the hand motion that my hands are doing, this is literally the track that they stay on. So as I'm doing this, on the 7 tracks, you can see it. I go out to the side, I go center body, I go back out to the side. You all see that? So it's staying along, and you can put your saber 2 down, and you can really do this. I think we did it on rifle too. You can do this, and that's the track that your tracks stay on. Good. Go ahead and try that a couple times on your own. Make sure you're focusing on that shoulder staying forward. Good, good, good. Cool. Yes, yes, good. Good. So let's go ahead and try those 7 tracks. Let's go ahead and try it. Here we go. And then we'll get some water. So that left hand is under, right hand is over, and 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, push past 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, grab 7. Good. Then I push immediately on 8. Here we go. 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, push past 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Good. Cool. So go ahead and get some water. Come a little bit closer. We're going to start tossing next. So tracks are something that are definitely confusing. They're more confusing on saber than they are on rifle. You know what I mean? Because of the pinch of the saber, because of the hilt direction, all those things. But it really, really helps with flourishes. It helps with getting that wrist super flexible and being able to just do everything in and around the body. That's where that comes from, is these kind of things of being able to do that super quick. So the more you learn these and the better you get at them, you want to be pushing that speed. You don't always want to do them at the speed that we just took. That was just to make sure we're all comfortable, but you want to start getting them, and I'm going to go lower so to hit my roof, but you want to start getting them quicker and quicker around that head to get used to those flourishes moving. Does that make sense? Cool. Good, and don't be scared of hitting yourself. Make sure we're not getting any head action. None of this. As we're going through, you want to keep that head still as you move around your head. Yes. Bye, Wendy. Drive safe. Good, good, good. And now would be a good time too to check your chats to see if you have any from a tech or anything. And then text too, and everyone, honestly, if something helped you get these tracks or something, feel free to unmute yourself. If you have a question, you can unmute yourself right now, anything like that. And we'll go ahead and get started tossing in about 1 minute.
Robert,
yeah, give your wrist a break for a second. Oh yeah, what's up, Carmen?
So at the end, I was paying attention more to the technique, but do we actually flip it, or is it just like bring it down kind of thing?
Yes, we do on the 7 tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the 7 tracks, we do a flip just like the 3 tracks here, and then we go flip.
All right.
Yeah, not a full single though.
Well, sure if I answered your question or not.
Oh yeah. Cool. Are we all good? Yeah, awesome. So let's go ahead and do some tosses. So we're going to start with singles right now. And we're going to have that left hand under, right hand over. Good. We're all going to feel that same push that we did for drop spins. I'm going to just push that blade down. Good. You're going to feel it swing down a little bit longer, and you're going to hold on and feel that swing. And now push speed into it. You go push, swing, swing, around, grab. Everyone go ahead and try that on your own a couple times. Just feel it swing around. Swing around, grab. And try that a couple times. Good. Getting used to where you have to put that speed and that energy at to make sure it lands perfectly still. Good. And you can just let it swing. Don't re-push. Swing, swing, down, up, grab. Down, up, grab. Good. Cool. So now we all understand that swing. We're all doing that pretty well to get that out. Make sure you're not doing too much, just a little bit. So now imagine that swing that you're doing, right? Started from this push. Yeah. Now you do the exact same thing. Instead of just swinging twice and letting your swing make it happen, you let your push make the swing happen. So you go push, swing, grab. Everyone try that a couple times on your own and feel the swing that you just felt happening from your push. Push, swing, grab. Got a little bit too high, Chloe. Make sure for singles, we're just doing a twist. No lift at all with that hand. Yeah, a little bit too high, Alex, too. Good. So this is why I always say, it's like one of my biggest mottos is that color guard does not take muscle. It just takes technique and timing. That's the biggest thing. You know what I mean? Some of the hardest tricks, it doesn't matter how muscular you are. It's just all about timing. You know what I mean? Those Michael Shapiro tricks, those crazy things that you have to do, it's literally all about timing and technique. It's not about how much muscle you have. So same thing here. Make sure you feel that timing. When you're here, you feel that swing, swing up, grab. It doesn't matter how heavy I push down. It just matters when I'm lifting that hand. Does that make sense? So make sure we're all getting that push to the side of our body as we're pushing down. Yeah, even if you weren't told or taught to push, that's totally fine. Still make sure it hits the side of your body. And then now make sure that hand goes straight up and grab. Let's all try one together. Here we go. So we're going to be pushing on 8 and, releasing on 1, and catching on 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Here we go. Sorry, that was just marking it. Here we go. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, grab. Good, cool. Now make sure you're pushing directly down. Remember, don't cross push, don't push to the side. Push straight down so the other hand can go straight up. The second we start pushing different directions, it's gonna force this other hand to then move a different direction. Do we all see that? Let's try it again. Here we go. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up, grab. Good, yes, from a lot of us, awesome. Let's try it again. And now already build the habit. Even if you don't like to spread your hands out, even if now you're not taught to like catch tape or anything, it's okay. Spread your hands out, because the farther away from the center of gravity I am, the harder my catch is gonna be. Does that make sense? So try not to catch here. Like this, you wanna spread those hands out so your saber stops. Here we go. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, grab. Cool, now you do it back the other way. So you push down, this side's gonna be a little bit harder, but you feel that push down with that hilt, same swing that we feel, and we're gonna grab right back in that hilt. Everyone go ahead and try that a couple of times. A lot of schools, a lot of people, a lot of groups don't do that side. So you wanna make sure you're getting used to grabbing in that hilt, because you'll have it a lot throughout choreography. Good, and remember, same thing as we did on the right side, where you can just tell yourself, go back to that way of going swing, swing, swing around, grab. If you've never tossed on this side before, you can try that version, because that's how it should feel. And now you just do it with the push. Push, swing, grab. Good, Chloe, closer, yeah, push a little faster. Yeah, make the whole process a little bit quicker. Push, swing up. Yeah, so now get a little bit lower, don't raise that hand all the way up there. Yeah. Push, swing up. Right. Yeah. Close, a little bit too high. A little lower still. Get it at that waist level release. There you go. Yes, exactly. Cool. Yeah. So refilling it where you have to search, you truly have to search for that hilt as it comes down. You know what I mean? You have to make sure your eye, I ask a lot of people, like, what are you watching on your saber? Make sure you're watching that spotter. You know what I mean? If you don't have a spotter, try to watch that center of gravity on the saber. Because if you're watching this, then out of your peripheral, you can see your catch tape and your hilt. Does that make sense? But if you're only watching your hilt, that's all you're gonna see. So make sure you're watching that little center point of gravity so that you can catch both ends pretty precisely. Here we go. Let's put that hand under. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Good. Again, same exact thing. Make sure you're feeling those counts of and 1, 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Grab. Good, good, good. And last time. 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Grab. Good. Cool. Let's go ahead and do 4 in a row now. So we're going to start with that left hand under. right hand over like our normal tosses, and we're going to be going 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Do you all see that? So it's just 4 counts in the middle, pushing on every single 4 and. Here we go. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Good, cool. Make sure, let's try it one last time. And I want us all to just now focus on our free hands the last little bit to get it detailed. Make sure your hands don't look like this. See how my hands are like hiding behind my saber, like ready to go grab it? You want to make sure that they're just still, grab. Same thing, still, grab as you go into those grabs, yes? Here we go. Same thing. Left hand under, right hand over. Last time. 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Good, awesome. Everyone go to get some water, and then we'll go to blades. Cool, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask, just like normal.
I have a question with the flourish.
Yes, what's up?
You change your hands in the start, okay, here. You change your hand behind or not?
So I go, if I'm on this side, I go like this, and I go here. I just keep my thumb on my blade like this, and then I go like that. And then I go around and in. Yeah, so do it again. Go here really quick. Go like this.
Oh.
Yeah, go like this. Yep, and now push grab. Yep, and now go out to the side. Yep, so now from here, there you go. Yes, yes, exactly like that. So you just want to make sure you're going out to here. You know what I mean? You don't want to go all the way out to there. You want to stay behind your head and then go in. So do the same motion that you're doing, but keep it in behind your head. Yeah, behind the head. Yeah, so it's just hard. That action is right here. That's where that stretch is going to come from. Go behind, keep going right here in front. So like this, so go here again, go back to this. Yep, and down. And now go behind the head and stop. Stop right here. So now from here, rotate like this. Yes. Yeah, don't switch the hand, just keep going now. Yep, keep going this way, yep, and down. Exactly, that was the closest one so far. So that's what you want to work on, is just keeping it behind your head as you move through. Behind the head, yep, keep going. And in, yeah, so you just stop it. That's what's happening for you, is you go here and you go behind your head and you're just stopping it on this side. You want to just keep it going. Just keep that motion going around. Yep, and keep going. Keep going, keep going. Yes, so you're also, watch me really quick before we move on. So you're also doing this where you're going way too far back. See how far back I'm going? You want to stay super close to the head, and then in and down. There you go. Yeah. So from here, keep it super close. Yeah. Cool. So that's something for you to work on, is just making sure as you move through to keep it close behind the head. It's a hard like thing to get used to. Cool. Let's go ahead and do some blades now. So we're all going to start here with that left hand under. Right hand's going to also be under. Cool. And now if we have that little spotter tape, I'm like 8 inches, no, like 10 inches from here, a couple inches up from this catch tape. It's kind of hard if you don't have 2 tapes, but you kind of want to aim for the middle of that saber and then a little bit lower. Good. So now from here, you're going to feel a swing and a pull down with that left hand. Good. But as you swing it, you want to keep this hand, just like we do drop spins, in the same place. Good. Notice, remember how we did the hilt and we just lifted a little higher for drop spins? It's that exact same motion. You just lift a little bit higher and get a single and grab. And you're going to be grabbing with that hilt upwards. Everyone go ahead and try that a couple times on your own. Too much, Emma? A little bit less? A little bit too much, Ryan? So this is the name of the game with Sabre already, is you want to make sure you do a little bit less than you think you need. Who's calling me? Okay, so you want to make sure you're doing a little bit less than you think you need when we're going into that release, we feel soft up, grab, not a quick up. Good, 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 good. Cool, keep trying a couple times on your own. When I catch, my hilt is gonna be going to the right. So I'm starting with my hilt to the right like this, and I catch with my hilt facing the right side. Yeah. Good, keep trying it on your own. Good, yes, Ryan, that was a good one. Cool, and you wanna aim to catch right back at that spotter. At the spotter. Yeah, cool, let's go ahead and try one together. So you wanna feel that 8 and you wanna feel release on count 1. Here we go. And you'll grab on count 2. And 1, 2, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Good, same thing, here we go again. And 5, and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, grab. Good, cool, making sure that we're feeling a soft swing down, not too harsh of an up. Last time, last one, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up, grab. Cool, now from here, you do the exact same thing. And now you're gonna feel 2 ups. So I'm gonna go down on my knee because I'm inside, but you're gonna do the same thing and you're gonna feel 2 ups with the hilt now. Up, up, grab. And you're gonna grab right back in that same spot. Now notice that pattern that I just did with my hilt. I felt down, up, grab to make these blade tosses happen. So everyone go ahead and try a couple on your own and make sure you're feeling that hilt. Go ahead. Down, up, grab is what you wanna be feeling. Good, Alex. Yeah. Yes, you can face whatever way you need. Face whatever way you need to do these tosses. Don't face the sun. And make sure you feel these float. Float up. This shouldn't be super quick as you release. They should be soft out of the hands. Good, Danny. Those are good. Yeah, awesome. So make sure, same thing as standard tosses. Remember, for standard tosses, we push straight down on one side and then straight up the other side, right? So same exact thing for blade tosses. I'm pulling straight down on this side and lifting straight up on that side. So make sure we're not feeling this to let our sabers go to where it gets that effect. Make sure it's going down, up, grab. Yeah? Down, up, grab is that little pattern. Good, Alex. Good, make sure we're not using too much energy. Soft, soft release. Good, Angel. Yeah, a little higher, just a little bit higher. You're releasing really well, but get the hand higher. Grab, there you go, closer. Good, make sure we're still feeling a swing. So blade tosses, it should not hurt too bad without gloves, but if you're not used to it, it's probably gonna hurt a little bit right now. Yeah, if you haven't spun Sabre before, or if you're new to Sabre, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, just does. So let's go ahead. What was I saying just now? Oh, I was saying make sure you feel the same kind of swing that we do for our drop spins. So remember we felt swing around, right? Swing and swing and swing. Same exact thing here. My blade and my hilt is swinging out of my hands to go upwards. Yes, so when you're doing that blade toss, good, you should be feeling a flow up as you swing. Swing up, grab. Good, make sure we're all trying these a couple more times. Then we'll try them all together. Cool, cool. Good, awesome. So we all want to make sure that we're feeling that swing, and let's go ahead and try it. Here we go. Blade doubles. Like I said, I'm going to be on my knee because I'm inside, but don't be on your knee if you don't want to be. Here we go. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, up, grab. Good. Make sure, just like our doubles and just like our normal tosses, that we go down straight up with that hand. Just because it's a different shape doesn't mean it's a different release. It's still that exact same release. Here we go. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, up, grab. Good, 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 good. And again, same thing. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, up, grab. Good. Yes, really solid from all of us. Last time. Last one. Here we go. 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, up, grab. Cool. Awesome. Everyone got to get a quick water. And then we'll do our last thing on class, and that'll be doubles, regular doubles. And I'm gonna move outside so I don't hit my roof. Oh my God, Madison, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's super hot here too. It's like my patio just like soaks in all the heat, so. Cool. So now we'll be working with doubles. So let's go ahead and put that left hand back under. Left hand is back under, right hand is over again. Good. We'll be going into a dip. Everyone go ahead and go to a dip. Cool. Making sure from here that we get that shoulder and elbow in line. So we're at a tabletop. Good. We don't look like this. We look up here. Cool. Now everyone go ahead and go back to that flat. Good. When you're pulling up, make sure we pull to a steep angle. Steep, steep, steep as we go to that. Good. Make sure that elbows are not dropped down. Cool. From here, we push just the same as we do for our singles. We push straight down. We lift up a little bit. So for singles, I just did a twist. For doubles, I just lift a tiny bit. So slight lift. And now from there, I'll go directly in, let it spin around twice, and then I re-grab with that right hand at that tape. Everyone go ahead and try it. I'll be catching on 2 and. Good, Emma, a little bit lower. Good, Ryan. Good. So make sure, remember what we talked about. Spreading out the hands will help that saber stop. Does that make sense? And you can see it, truly. If I go here and I grab, see how my saber keeps going? But the second I spread out that hand, it just stops in its tracks. It just can't keep going if I spread out my hands. Get a little bit higher, Madison. Good, yeah, really good. Cool, and then just work to keep your hand straight up after you release, Madison. Yeah. Good, Angel, good. Good, yes, 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 cool. Let's go ahead and try it all together. A lot of us looks pretty comfortable. So we'll be dipping on that count 7. So we'll be going 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. Yeah, here we go. And 5, and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up, and 2, and. And you should be landing right on that count 2 and. Cool. Remember, my saber, unlike rifle, my saber should be rotating because I'm releasing with my blade on the left side. It should be rotating on that left side and then landing here. So make sure our saber, check that out right now when we toss again. Make sure it's not rotating center body. Here we go. And 5, and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and. Good, last time. Last time, here we go. And 5, and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up, and 2, and. Cool, good, yes. So everyone come a little bit closer. You can grab your water if you need. So fantastic job today. Obviously that was most of like the basics of saber technique. This is like the foundation of it. You know what I mean? It's a way for you guys to get spinning, start getting used to that swing and the momentum of the hilt. Make sure we have a pinch on that blade every single time we do anything on saber. That is one of the biggest differences of rifle, is there's a lot more that you call like finesse of saber, and it comes from that pinch of being able to like pinch and finger twirl and all that stuff is what comes with saber. Does that make sense? So make sure as you're working, you don't try to manhandle saber too much and like get open fists and stuff. It's a lot of pinching. It's a lot of fingers, a lot of that. Does that make sense? Yeah, cool. And then next saber class on Friday will be obviously like the second version of this. So we'll be doing a little bit of harder spins. We'll be going into like triples. We'll be doing a little bit harder like hilt exercises and stuff like that. Does that make sense? So if you felt comfortable in this class, the next class will probably be a great challenge for you. Does that make sense? So that you can kind of advance even more. Yeah, it's cool. So we'll do the normal like 10 to 15 minutes of like end of class thing where I'll just stay on and kind of answer questions. I'm gonna go back inside though, because like 100 degrees right now. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm gonna stay on. Yeah, cool. You guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for coming to class. Text will be on too to kind of help and everything. If you have any questions, feel free. I'm gonna go back inside though, because she hot. Yeah, thank you so much for coming, everyone.
Could one of the techs look at my double to see like what I could improve on?
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, let me
Well,
see.
I know there is stuff to improve on, but like specifically.
Yeah. Go ahead. And one more time. Yeah, good. Just spread out your hands, honestly. It's a little bit high up, so you're releasing a little bit up here. Bye, Danny. Thank you so much. See you Friday. You're releasing a little bit up here right now, Chloe, so make sure that your hand is down here as you release. There's just a slight lift. Yeah. Good. Yeah, try it again. Yeah, so now your speed is better, so now spread out those hands.
Okay.
There you go. Good. Exactly. Cool. So spread out your hands on the dip and on the catch. That's a big thing for you to make sure you remember. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then someone who asked about the, why did I say asked? Someone who asked about the classes, we're going to be having advanced ones in a couple of days. Like we're going to be having like intermediate advanced flag ones and stuff in a couple of days. And then next month, I'll have a lot more advanced classes. So this month was honestly just about beginners and trying to get anyone who just wanted to learn how to spinning. Yeah, and to kind of get those like skills and like beginner skills and stuff ready in a foundation. And then next month, I'm going to have like advanced choreography classes, crazy trick classes, rolling under your tosses, double turnarounds, like all that kind of stuff. I'll try to have next month. Yeah. And no, I did not dip for a single. I only dipped for like blade singles just to start it. Ooh, why am I blind doing that? Just to kind of like start it. I did blade singles, let me mirror, like this to do them. And then for singles, on the other side, I did them from flat. Cool, cool. If anyone has any other questions, feel free.
For blades, so for blade single, you went from 45 or from straight up and down?
From for blade single, I go from 45.
Okay.
Yeah.
When do you go from?
So for blade everythings, I go from flat, and then only for singles, like I call them hard singles, and they're just to get used to the push and the lift. So those I do from flat on both sides. But then just normal tosses and stuff, you totally can do from flat. I do teach singles from flat too. It was just with the exercise that we learned today that I did them from flat. So you can do singles from flat or from angles for both.
For blades though, do you ever do from straight up and down or always from a 45?
I personally always do them from a 45.
Always.
I personally always do them from a 45, yeah. Yeah, I do them all the way up to sevens at the 45, but sixes and sevens, I'll add a carve. So honestly, maybe with the carve, it kind of feels like it's coming from vertical, if we're being honest, on sixes and sevens. But I do teach, like technically from a 45.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, of course. Anyone else have any questions? I guess I can stop the recording, huh?